Born on August 29, 1632, a man named John Locke would grow up to be one of the most influential English philosophers of his time. Locke was born in the small town of Rington in the English country of Somerset to his father, John Locke, and his mother, Agnes Keene. Locke's parents were considered Puritans, who wanted to purify the Church of England of what they considered to be Roman Catholic practices. As for education, John received an exceptional one because his father was a country lawyer and a military man, so he had the connections and loyalty to the English government. In 1647, he began at Westminster School in London, where he would eventually be named a King's Scholar, which created the ability for John to attend Christ Church, Oxford in 1652, where he later got his Master's of Arts. In 1668, Locke was elected a member of the Royal Society, and he graduated with a Bachelor's of Medicine 6 years later. Lord Ashley, also known as Earl of Shaftesbury, a close friend of Locke, whom he met during his medical studies, convinced him to move to London and become his personal physician. When Shaftesbury was elected Chancellor and his importance grew, John became his Secretary of Presentations and filled with more responsibilities. Shaftesbury, also one of the founders of the Whig Party, which is just another name for political parties, taught an outlook on rule and government that always stayed in the mind of John Locke. With Shaftesbury's influences and John Locke's outstanding education, Locke wrote one of his most famous works, Two Treatises of Government, which created controversy concerning revolution. The Two Treatises of Government told Locke's point of view toward revolutionary ideas about the social contract and the natural rights of man. Due to the controversy buildup and the fact that he attempted the assassination of King Charles II and his brother in 1683, he was banished from England. While living in Holland, Locke wrote another one of his most famous pieces, an essay concerning human understanding, which were 4 books around the idea of the nature of human knowledge and their ideas. In addition to his essay concerning human understanding and Two Treatises of Government, Locke's return to England also helped the release of his additional work, including A Letter of Toleration, The Reasonableness of Christianity, and Some Thoughts Concerning Education. At the age of 72, John Locke passed away on October 28, 1704, in Essex, possibly because of a tiring trip he made to London at the request of King William. Locke was never married or ever had children during his 72 years of his life, and is now buried in the churchyard of the village of High Laver. John Locke's theories concerning the separation of church and state, religious freedom, and liberty not only influenced European thinkers such as Voltaire, but also shaped the thinking of America's founders like Alexander Hamilton and Thomas Jefferson.